What if your brain had a firewall? Not the digital kind, but one designed to block emotional malware like toxic people, doom scrolling, and draining workplace drama. Every day, without realizing it, we allow unhealthy input into our minds. News feeds flood us with outrage. Coworkers offload their stress, and our own inner critic plays on loop. Just like a computer firewall protects a system from viruses, your mind needs a filter, something to decide what gets in and what stays out. That's what we're building today. Your emotional firewall, a mindset shield that protects your clarity, energy, and peace. Let's be real. Negativity is everywhere. It might be the friend who only calls to complain, the coworker who gossips nonstop, the algorithm that knows you'll click on bad news at midnight. Why are we drawn to this stuff? Because our brains are wired for threat detection. The amygdala, your emotional alarm system, scans constantly for danger. When it sees negativity online or offline, it goes on high alert. This is called the negativity bias. It kept our ancestors alive, but today, it keeps us anxious. Even worse, emotions are contagious. Through mirror neurons, we literally feel the emotions of those around us. So, spending time with toxic people makes you feel toxic, too stressed, reactive, and drained. And in toxic workplaces, chronic stress triggers cortisol spikes, tightens your chest, fogs your thinking, and leads to burnout. Unchecked, these inputs build up, and over time, they rewire your brain for fear, reactivity, and pessimism. That's why you need an emotional firewall. Not to disconnect from life, but to stay connected to your values, your peace, and your purpose. An emotional firewall isn't a wall, it's a filter. It allows truth, love, and growth in and keeps manipulation, chaos, and guilt out. It's not about isolating yourself. It's about becoming selective with what you allow to occupy your emotional space. Boundaries are the rules your firewall runs on. Practices like cognitive reframing and emotional regulation are the tools that reinforce it. And the inputs you choose, who you follow, what you consume, who you spend time with are your updates. Let's build yours. Step 1. Identify the leaks. Before you block anything, you have to know what's draining you. Ask, who leaves me feeling exhausted? What kind of content spikes my anxiety? What conversations make me shrink, second guess, or spiral? Maybe it's that friend who only talks about their problems, or the 2 a.m. scroll through bad news that makes you feel hopeless, or the boss who micromanages and criticizes. These are the emotional viruses. Write them down. Notice them. Awareness is step 1. Step 2. Set boundaries. Once you know your weak points, define your rules. That might mean muting or unfollowing negative social accounts, ending conversations that feel emotionally manipulative, saying no without guilt, setting availability hours for colleagues or clients. Boundaries are not walls to shut people out, they're doors with locks, letting you choose who gets in and when. They protect your energy from being stolen by chaos. Step 3. Reframe the intrusions. Sometimes negativity slips through. That's where cognitive reframe comes in. This technique, from cognitive behavioral therapy, helps you change the meaning you assign to negative events. Instead of, "My coworker ignored me, they must hate me," try, "They're probably stressed it's not about me." This small shift activates your prefrontal cortex, the rational brain, and reduces emotional overreaction. Reframing isn't lying to yourself. It's choosing the most helpful and truthful perspective. Step 4. Emotional regulation. Stay cool under attack. Even with strong filters, you'll get triggered. You can't control the world, but you can control your response. That starts with regulation. Breathe deeply. Inhale for 4. Hold. Exhale for 6. Take a break. Stretch. Hydrate. Name the emotion. This is frustration. I'm noticing it. These actions activate the parasympathetic nervous system, calming your mind and preventing an amygdala hijack. You're not avoiding feelings, you're responding wisely to them. Step 5. Feed your firewall positive inputs only. Don't just block the bad, boost the good. Your mind is shaped by what you consume. Follow people who inspire, not provoke. Read things that expand you. Spend time with people who make you feel calm, capable, and seen. Positive input isn't fluff, it's fuel. It rewires your brain for optimism and resilience. Your emotional firewall isn't one big decision. It's dozens of small ones. Choosing not to respond to that toxic message. Taking a walk instead of checking the news. Saying no without apology. Letting silence be better than argument. This firewall is built over time, but every boundary you set, every breath you take before reacting, is a code update. It says, "I take my peace seriously. I don't allow every voice a seat in my mind. Choose what I carry and what I block." What's one toxic input you're going to block this week? Drop it in the comments, and let's learn from each other. If this helped you, give the video a like, subscribe to Mindset OS updates, and hit the bell to keep your mental software strong. Thanks for watching. Stay intentional, stay protected, and keep updating your mindset.